Others, can you hear me? Can you hear me very clear and loud? I want to be sure that my audience can hear me so we can start. We are 3 minutes into the
I
program,
can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. Great, that's fine. Thank you very much, Akin. Okay, thank you very much, Kings. I can see your hands. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Okay, others, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can see Micah. Micah, yeah, I can see your hands. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, I'm so excited to be here. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited to be here. I believe that we are all excited and want to learn something new. Are you excited? Now, there's something I want us to do today. All right. I want you to make friend with the comment section. So you can always use that, type in your questions, ask your questions, and let's pick any of your questions from there. Okay. So I'm so excited to be here. I am so excited. You know that I want to impart something. Okay, there's something embedded in you that you want to give out. So I am so embedded with something I want to give out. And that's because of that, I'm so excited to be here. Before we dive into the program, there's something that we usually do. Welcome to Amdoranalytics Bootcamp, Data Analytics Bootcamp Day 1. So we have a lot that we want to learn. In fact, a lot that we want to learn into this program. I don't know about you, but I have a lot that I want to learn from you guys. So because of that, I'm so excited, right? So we have a lot because we want to learn. Well, there's something that we usually do here at Amdoranalytics. I want us to do that. Okay. So here at Amdoranalytics, we like to know where our students are joining us or our participants are joining us from. So my name is Chira and I'm joining you from Lagos, Nigeria. So we want to know where others are joining us from so we can welcome you. And we want to know those that are joining us for the first time. But nevertheless, before we dive into that, let's know where you are joining us from. So just use the comments, tell us where you are joining us. And if you can unmute, that's fine. You can unmute and tell us, oh, my name is this, I'm joining you from so. Let's know where you're joining us from so we can welcome you. All right, guys, so let's go. So this program is going to be very, very interactive, okay? We want to beg you to as much as possible to participate because we have a lot that we want to give out. Free of charge. You're not paying for it. Okay, Mike is joining us from Ghana. Mike, thank you very much for joining us. You are highly welcome to Amdoranalytics Bootcamp. Tohib is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. Tohib, thank you very much for joining us. I have a lot of people here, so I don't know why you guys are not participating. So we have I can see Kings, I can see a lot of people here. Dana, I think this is a Ghanaian name. I'm not too sure. So I have Felix, Foluso, so I can see a lot of people here. Okay, so I want to believe that we are all, you guys can all hear me. I want to believe that we can all hear me. Thank you very much, everybody. And then let's dive in. Okay, so my name is Chinere and I'm joining you from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining Amdoranalytics Bootcamp Day 1. Okay, so now let's talk about Amdoranalytics. But before we talk about Amdoranalytics, I know all of us here, for you to be here, it simply means that you want to transition into tech or you're already in tech. You want to learn something new, okay? But let's assume that you want to transition into tech. Now, I have a question I want to ask everybody. This from Ghana. Thanks for joining us from Ghana. How is Ghana today? How is Ghana Jollof Rice today? Okay, thank you very much for joining us. So last something that I want to ask everybody. Okay, so we want to know why you want to transition into tech. Now, everybody, I want you to unmute. If you can speak, I will appreciate that. Okay, so I want to know what actually drives you. What is the motivation behind your transitioning into tech? Why do you want to transition into tech? Why do you think that data analytics is something you can do? So I want to take just two people, and we can dive into the program. Just two people. You can unmute. I want you to speak. Just unmute and then speak. All right, let's go there, guys. So I have Mike, I have Felix, I have a lot of people here. So try and unmute yourself and speak. Tell us why you want to transition into tech. Or did you just see the link and jump on the link? No, I don't want to believe that. Okay. Tell us why you want to transition into tech. What is the motivation behind your transition? Nobody. You don't want to tell us why you are transitioning into tech. But can you guys hear me very clear and loud? Can you hear me? I want to be sure that my audience can hear me. I'm not even enough. Can you hear me, guys? Okay. So
Yes, I can hear you.
okay, you can hear me. So why are you guys keeping quiet? So what's going on?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
just
easy to hear now. In fact, you want to impart something for free of charge, not payment. So I believe it's something that you guys have to, participate. Okay, encourage us by participating. So let's take one person, or you don't have any idea why you are transitioning into tech. I don't want to believe that's the case. Okay, so no problem. Can you guys hear me? Clear and loud. Okay, so no problem. I want to believe that you don't have any reasons why you're transitioning into tech. But myself, right? I want to share my story with you guys when I transitioned into
uh,
tech. Okay, Felix, you want to say something?
yeah, yes. Um, every day-to-day activities deals with a lot of things, and most importantly, risk management. And in every facet, in every aspect, both in tech world, there is what we call risk management, and data analysis help us to know how to operate using, or help us to operate and manage that risk. Help us to manage it also. So though there are many opportunities, there are many benefits like that too. There are many job opportunities that can open for one. But why me I want to go into that stuff is I have learned a little of it before, and it helped me to it helped me in computing, in analyzing and restructuring, especially data, and I'm able to track my record effectively and efficiently. So I really want to delve more into it so that I can learn more about it.
All right, thank you very much. So in a nutshell, so he wants to transition into tech because he wants to learn for career, let's call it career growth. Okay. So I don't know another person that want to say something, but personally, I transitioned into tech for two reasons, right? I transitioned into tech because of the career growth one, and again because of the money. I don't want to be lying. I don't want to lie, right? So I don't know if I have people here that come into this space because of the money. Because okay, you know what? I heard that tech is the goal now. Tech is the in fact is the new oil. Now everybody is transitioning into tech. Everybody want to become a tech bro, tech sis, want to start making the money. And if you are here because of that, I will show you something that will blow your mind. Just calm down. I'm going to show you something, right? But if you're here because of the career growth, try again because you are going to grow. You are going to learn something new, right? So I don't know why you are here, but whatever the reasons why you are here should be either you want to learn something new or you want to, move, change, change career. Yeah, you want to move from this particular job to this job. You want to have this job work-life balance, okay? Because one of the benefits of getting to have these tech skills is that it gives you access to lifetime, work-life balance, like be able to work from anywhere across the globe. Imagine that you are in one area and you can work for someone who is in US, Canada, in everywhere across the globe. That's the one of the beauty of having remote job. So I don't know why I haven't been having remote skills, right? So over the years I've been working, but I want to share something with you. I've never been to office because of the remote job. All right, giving us access to some of all this, and not because we have the in-demand skills. That's because we have the in-demand skills. So I'm going to share something. Let's introduce some analytics. Talk about myself. Who am I? Because yeah, I believe now you want to know who this person is. Who is she? Why is she teaching us? Why her? Okay, so let's talk about myself, and then we dive into something. We have something very packed for you guys, and I'm going to share something here. This section is fully recorded. Okay, so you are if you stay to the end of the program, we are going to share attendance form that you are going to fill. So you're going to get access to everything that we're going to be using here, the materials, the slide, and this video. You are going to have access to it if you stay to the end of the program. Okay, so we are encouraging you to stay to the end of the program because we are dishing out everything here free of charge. You are not paying for it. We are going to expose all of them without hiding everything. Okay, so let's talk about Amdoranalytics. Just share. Give me a second. Okay, so you can see me moving my head this way because I'm using container. So I just want to make sure that what I'm presenting here is 100% correct. Okay, so you want to become a certified data analyst. Very simple. 5 months, you are going to become that certified data analyst, right? We have had a lot of people that have done this program somewhere else, and they're still complaining. No, what's here? I've done this program somewhere else, and I was charged a lot of money, but I'm here to understand it. You know what? Calm down. If that's your case, calm down because you're going to be seeing how it takes easy the roadmap to transition into data analytics space, and of course, become a certified data analyst within the space of just 5 months, right? So now let's talk about Amdoranalytics. Welcome again to Amdoranalytics program. So for those of us that are just joining us now, thank you very much for joining us, and we say welcome to Amdoranalytics program. Now, what is then Amdoranalytics? I don't know how you heard about ourselves, how you heard about Amdoranalytics, maybe through Facebook. I know that probably through social media, right? You saw adverts and you feel like, okay, let me try this, guys. Let me see what they're up to. Now, welcome to Amdoranalytics. And now, if today is for a first time joining Amdoranalytics, I want to say a very big welcome. You know that time that you go to church and they start asking you if you're a first timer, raise up your hand because you have something good for you. And all the first timers here, I want to say thank you very much for joining. But you know what? Stay back because we have something for you. I mean it. We have something for you. If you're a first timer here, we want something for you. So at Amdoranalytics, we are committed. We are this edtech company committed to empowering individuals to become global talents to our comprehensive. Now take note of something. To our comprehensive and accessible training programs. Very simple. That's why I said something. I said, a lot of you have done this program somewhere else and they've still complained. You know what? I have not gotten value. I didn't get anything. Okay. So, but what we do here at Amdoranalytics, we want you to become a global talent. I know what? I don't know any of you that have tried to apply for UK global talent skills. And you see that one of the things that they're looking for is top professionals. They want to see your skills. They want to know that, yes, you know it. Before you're able to say, yes, I know it, that simply means you have gone through rigorous training programs. All right, so you know this thing. So that's what we do here. That's our mission. Very simple. Okay. Now our mission is to bridge the skill gap by equipping learners to gain in-demand skills. Now let's say we notice something. There is this trend that if you have these skills, you won't be able to last in the industry. Okay. There's some skills that we notice that are currently, growing in the industry, and a lot of people need to have these skills. I don't know if I don't know how long you've stayed, you've gotten jobs and all that, but you notice that some things are changing in the decade. In fact, changing entirely in every sectors. According to the World Economic Forum, that's the Future of Job 2025 that was released this January. It's always released every 2 years. And we can see that there are some skills that can decline. There will no longer be a need by 2030, and we're sure that these are the skills that will be needing. Okay, now one of the things that we find out here at Amdoranalytics, we said to ourselves, you know what, let's look for those in-demand skills. Let's look for those in-demand skills and make sure that we impart it in the life of people. All right, so now our goal is to make sure that we equip learners, that we equip you learning us here at Amdoranalytics to become this global talent, to mix our in-demand skills, enabling them to make informed decisions, drive innovation, and create positive change in the tech-driven world, particularly across African continent. Now, if you pay attention, when I ask you guys, where are you joining us from? We have a lot of people joining us from Ghana. Some are joining us from Nigeria. We have people across the globe joining us, right? Now, that's the beauty of infection training. So you can join anywhere across the globe. You can join anywhere. But if you pay very good attention to everybody that joined, if you find everybody on this call, you can see that we are all Africans. Right? So one of the things that we do here at Amdoranalytics is that, you know what? We have a lot of jobs out there, but people are not occupying it. And most of the people that are occupying it are the Westerners. So what do? We try to bring these tech skills to African continent, making it particularly, you know what, if you're African, we can help you by equipping you to become a global talent. Now, those jobs out there shouldn't be for only the white guys. Okay, so everybody should be able to access it. Do you understand? So with track record of success, we have trained about 6,000 participants. We have been assisting, all right, successfully. We have helped them to transition into tech. That there is no between teaching people and helping them to transition into tech. And that is what we have done here at Amdoranalytics. All right. Now we have done a lot of bootcamps. Yeah, there, and again, there's um, a lot of scholarship have given to university schools here in Nigeria, and of course across the globe. Even last month, we gave 300 women. We gave 500 women, the grace to transition into tech. Okay, we gave them scholarship to transition into tech. There is a lot of opportunities here at Amdoranalytics, which we are giving out to people free of charge. Now, we specialized in training individuals in data analytics, and that's why you are here, all right? And business analytics, cybersecurity, HR analytics, data engineering, and data science. Now, if you pay very good attention to this six skills that I mentioned, now you can see that these are the most in-demand skills across the globe. You understand? So these are what we do here at Amdoranalytics. Very simple, happy to become global talent through our comprehensive and accessible training programs. We equip you, not just equip you, we make you to understand what you are trying to transition into. You understand? So thank you very much once again. We are all across all of our platforms, right? If you check us out on Instagram, that I said, I don't know how you heard about us, all right? You can see us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere you can actually drop. YouTube, we're everywhere. Just type Amdoranalytics and you will definitely see us. Once again, welcome to Amdoranalytics Bootcamp, right? Now let's talk about this person. Let's talk about who is this person teaching us? Who is this person that want to teach us? I want to believe that you can all see my screen, right? So, this is myself. I am the one trying to impart into your life. Okay, just a second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, so my name is Chinyere Chukwuka, and I am the founder of Amdoranalytics. So I'm a seasoned tech professional with over 7 years of experience in data analytics and data science. I don't know if any of you are following me online or you have seen me somewhere else, but by God's grace, I'm the founder of Amdoranalytics. Now, as the founder of Amdoranalytics, I have successfully guided individuals with no prior knowledge. Now, you don't need to have any tech background before starting any of our program here at Amdoranalytics. I have helped them to smoothly transition into tech. Not just transitioning into tech, but help them to secure their first tech roles. Now, I am known for my straightforward and effective training method. And for everybody that gone through my training, you will know that this is about Chinyere, this is what she do, and this is her method of teaching. Now, I have personally trained over 5,000 participants. I have been in the industry for years now, close to a decade now. I have been in the industry. Okay, so I have personally trained over 5,000 participants. Now, my expertise spans across telecommunication, governance, finance, and edtech sectors. Now, before we dive into this program fully, I've asked you guys, right? Why do you want to transition into tech? I don't know if you have ever tried this program before, and you find out that come on, it's not something doable, it's not something that I can do. Now, I have someone here who would share or motivate you before we dive in. I just want to clear your mind, okay? We have someone here who would, maybe motivate you about this program, how it's going, and what you can do to become professional in this career path. Maybe they started, sometimes when people share their testimony of how the program has been, you know that, okay, this is something I can do, and this is something I cannot do. We have a lot of people that have started program and they be like, I never knew something I could actually do. But now, because you have done this here, I know it's something I can do. So let's have he's actually one of our students here at Amdoranalytics. I want to give him the honors to talk to you guys before we dive into the program. So maybe I'll be thinking, is this thing something I can do? So let's see. Let me advise you and tell you that it's something you can do. Hi, Evans, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, Chinyere.
Yes,
Good
sir.
evening.
Good evening.
Can you
Can
hear
you
me?
very clear and loud?
All right. Yeah, thank you very much. Uh, Actually, I must say thanks to God Almighty. I will say it's never been something I need to regret knowing AMDO analysis. I got to actually know more about AMDO analysis the day we came live with Clara Immigration.
Oh,
Um, yes, I think it's Instagram. Yes, on Instagram, So
wow.
I decided to give it a try because, to be honest, I have no little or no knowledge about Excel. We talk about navigating Excel or Power BI, so on and so forth. So when I actually, give it a try, I believe in fact, you surprised me, to be very honest. When you were saying that you must not have the knowledge that you can make it and make it right, you know, I was like, this is not what I'm looking for. But by the time I truly involved, I saw that yes, basic knowledge about Excel before now doesn't really matter. The way and manner you people put us through, you people taught us what Excel all about, how to navigate Excel, how to use it to collect data, how to use it to, modify data, how to use it to, make our decision making in terms of business and so on and so forth. I say, wow, I was losing a lot, before now. I really, really appreciate your effort so much and the way you give us detailed explanation, the way you handle the class maturely, the way you make things happen, and the way you impact knowledge. In fact, you are impact-driven person. Honestly speaking, you are really impact-driven person. So I commend your effort. I commend your team, and they are all knowledgeable because when you say something, you don't delay, you don't struggle to explain it. So I must tell everyone hearing my voice this evening that you taking or navigating in this direction is not going to be a mistake, except you are the one that will limit yourself. If you truly open up and make yourself available, you put in all you could as a deliberate policy. I can guarantee you, because somebody like me, I'm talking from my own experience. I said I have little or no experience, when it comes to Excel, Power BI, and so on and so forth. But now I can tell you that, look, it's even reflecting in my career. It's really, really reflecting in my career because a lot of question is coming from me to my management. A lot of, problem solving is coming to me. And I also want to thank Amda Analysis. If I, get stuck, they are there for me to, okay, this is how you're going to do it and make. I was thinking all those things were scam, to be very honest with you, but never knew it's reality. So the realistic part of AMDA analysis is something can never be about emphasized. So I commend you all. I commend you, AMDA analysis, and your team. You guys are great, doing a great job. And I also encourage you to do more because you introduce a lot, apart from what I'm even saying, you also introduce what we didn't even bargain for. You're
Yes.
teaching us how to package our CV. You're teaching us how to package profile and also package our profile apart from LinkedIn. Now you're also telling us, teaching us how to, you know, apply international,
Sponsorship.
position or organization. So it's something that I really did not bargain with you, but you are just doing this as a kind gesture, and your benevolence is quite appreciated. And I believe all my teammates were saying the same thing, and I'm speaking on behalf of my teammates. We really, really, appreciate you, and you've taught us a lot. We now know that, look, this poverty, is something you can take away from yourself. It's something if you want to be, if you want to be rich, all depends on your ability, your focus, your knowledge. Most importantly, how you navigate it, after gaining this knowledge into business market. So AMDO analysis are really wonderful. I can't say much, because words are not enough to me to say to really express what I've gained and what we learned from AMDA analysis. But I must tell you that whoever wants to really come into this and come put himself or herself, in this realm of Strelos, is a trailblazer for you. You won't regret it. I tell you the truth, you won't regret it. Let me stop here because of time, and I don't know how, if I've, consuming more time. So thank you very much once again on behalf of my, students. We say we are grateful to Amdoranalytics, and God will continue to empower you and take you to
Amen.
the sky. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that honest feedback. Okay, guys, so let me say something, right? Evans is actually one of our students who joined us. I think he joined us February, right? Yeah, I'm correct, February. Now, to
Yes, I
be
joined
honest,
February. Mm.
yes, so whatever he said now before God, I never asked him to say this. Like, I never asked him that this is what you need to say, this is what you need to say. I just asked him, okay, you know what? I want you to come on call, motivate our students, be honest. I need your honest feedback on the program so far. I heard what he said, right? He said something that he said something that got my attention. He said that he was thinking that these guys are scammers. Okay, he was thinking that this is scam, that they will never deliver the value. And he said something, we never bargain all these things. As an edtech company, our goal, our skill, our core purpose, that's why I mentioned that, right, is to help you, teach you how to become global talent by our comprehensive training. That means the call is training. We train you in the data analytics, how to maneuver, how to use all this Excel, Power BI, and all that, right? That is what we do here at Amdoranalytics. But let me tell you, it takes beyond that. He said something, he said that we never bargain all these things, but you guys are doing it. That is the beauty of Amdoranalytics. Okay, so last week, we started teaching them how to get visa sponsorship. This is what, like, it has, like, it's not part of what we are doing here at Amdoranalytics. But because we have this conscience, we have this mindset that we want to help everybody, the goal is to make sure that people are not just getting the technical skills, but knowing how to monetize their skills. Now, one of the beauty of anything that you learn from anybody, any tech company that is doing this thing for you, they are doing an amazing job. Now, what do I mean? They can teach you the technical skills and still hold your hand. Hold your hands and show you how you can monetize your skills. They are doing amazing things. And that's what we do, what we are doing here at Amdoranalytics. Thank you very much, Evans. I really appreciate that feedback. And I take all the prayers, and of course, my team will hear all you said about us. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so let's dive into the program. Just like I said, sit back. Even if you didn't stay till you didn't start this program with us, I want to beg you, stay back till the end of this program. There is a lot of things. Just like I said, we are doing it for free. Today, tomorrow, we are doing it. Just stay back. We are going to learn a lot. We are going to expose you to a lot of things. He said that it was through the live session I had with Clara on Instagram that he saw us. I was like, these guys are amazing. I'm going to, come into this program. But today, you are sitting with myself for the next hour, and of course tomorrow. So maybe that will convince you a lot about your decision in the second quarter of the year. So let's dive into the program. Once again, welcome to Amdoranalytics Masterclass. So I'm going to be sharing my entire screen because I want to teach you. I want us to dive in. So I've thought about myself, right? You can check me out on, especially LinkedIn. Okay, if you are using LinkedIn, check me out on LinkedIn. That is where you can see myself. Okay, so I'm very much active on LinkedIn. Okay, so now let's talk about data. I know most of you here, you are here because you want to learn data analytics. You want to see, how do I even want to transition into data analytics, right? Now, let's talk about data. Everybody's talking about data engineering, data science, machine learning and all that, right? What do you know? You know what? When we started this program, I asked you something. I asked you, why do you want to transition into tech? Just only one person that said because of career advancement, right? But I want to tell you that data is the new oil. Yeah, there is no company. Whenever people reach out to me and say, can you help me to decide which of these career paths should I go into? I'll first of all give them life scenario. There is no company that doesn't make use of data. take notes for me, take this for me. There is literally no company that doesn't make use of data, right? So almost every company is either they're generating data for their employees, or they're generating data for the products they are selling, or they're generating data for how their partnership with other countries or other companies, right? So almost every sector makes use of what? Data. So data is the new oil now. If you are a data analyst, you are a hotcake. Yeah, so data is the new oil now. So every sector make what? Use of data. All right. So once again, I am Chinyere Chikuka, and I'm the founder of Amdoranalytics. I've talked about that. Okay. So now let's talk about what is data analytics. I know you want to learn data analytics, right? You want to understand. Most of you guys, you are here and you want to dive deep into these skills, but then you want to have a full understanding of what it takes. Because imagine you want to transition into something and you don't really understand that. When you transition into that, the answer is no. Note that the topic for today is that we want to teach you how you can automate your reports using Power BI. Well, don't worry, we are going to dive into that, okay? But then let's start with you understanding what you want to go into. You understand? Because imagine after teaching you how, okay, this is what you need to do, you have to motivate, you have to do this, you have to click here, and then automate your reports. If somebody asks you, okay, you attended 2 days bootcamp, can you tell me what data analytics is all about? Okay, you want to transition into data analytics, right? Do you want to tell me what data analytics is all about? Can you talk about that? Can you say that? Okay. So now, let's talk about it here. So what is data analytics? Simple. I know I've thought about data and I didn't really define it, but that's fine. We have a lot we are going to shift together, okay? Let's talk about data analytics. Now, data analytics, we all have it here on my screen, right? Is the process of examining data set to extract meaningful insights, trend and patterns to inform decision making and drive business. Now, let me share something. Let me just explain it in a way that you will understand. You know, I said something that there's no company, no sector that doesn't make use of data. That every company generates data. Let's use let's use ShopRite for example. Let's use, I'm a Nigerian, right? So I know most of you guys here are Nigerian, although we have Ghanaians, right? But even those Ghanaians, I know that you all know Dangote company. Okay, so Dangote is actually one of the richest African man, right? And he hails from Nigeria. Okay, so let's talk about Dangote company, right? So you can see that Dangote has a lot of products that he's into. He sells noodles, spaghetti, salt, cement, and all that products. All right. Now, if Dangote want to find out which of these products are generating, is he generating more revenue from? Can he just wake up and say, oh, because people are buying cement, it could be cement? No, you make business decision based on facts. And what is fact? Fact is data. When we talk about data, what is data? Data is what? Anything that has to do with facts, raw information, unprocessed information. You find out the meaning of data. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Now, so data analytics is the process of examining data sets. When I say that, Dangote will make informed business decision based on data. That is based on how they are gathering data. Okay, let's say that they are selling. Let's say that they have their particular shop at in Lagos. Okay, let's say Lagos. Let me use a particular area now. Let's say Lagos, right? So they have these particular shops where they are selling noodles, where they're supplying spaghetti, right? Where they're supplying cement. Okay, so they cannot say that. Okay, we just exaggerate. It could be spaghetti. No, they have to take note of how many products we are supplied, how many products are they selling, how many goods were sold this particular day, and all that. Those things they are writing down, they are what? Data about the business. Okay, they are data about the business. But let me share something with you. Dangote cannot make decision with those things that somebody have written down somewhere. Now there is somebody who is intellectual. Okay, there's somebody who will actually come into the company, collect those notes, those things that have written down, okay, use it, put it into data, analyze it for company to use it to make informed business decision. That is why you see data set to extract meaningful insights. Now, what is the meaningful insight? When we're talking about meaningful insight, we're looking at how many goods were sold this particular day. What are the goods that we are generating more revenue for? Maybe you can pay more attention to that, okay? Who is this most sales personnel, all right? What about the distributors who is performing well than others? These are the meaningful insights we can actually draw from the resource, the data they stored. And take note of something. If the company has not been generating data, you and I cannot make any decision with that data. I mean, the data professional is in the house. Okay, let's assume that all of us are data professionals, right? So we cannot make any decision for them. So any company that we are making decision for, that's even means that they have been generating data. Okay, so we use it to make decision for them. Okay, guys, this is what data is, this is what it is, and this is what you need to do, and this is what happened in the company based on the historical data you shared with me. Okay, now I want to share something with you guys. Okay, so it involves collecting, you can see it here. It involves collecting, organizing, and analyzing data using various techniques, okay, tools and algorithms to uncover hidden information. Take note of this, to uncover hidden information. And what's the hidden information about Dangote's data? Dangote cannot just use the raw data to say, oh, this is the company this is the location that we're generating more revenue from. But if it is being analyzed, presented in a good format like graph, you can actually say that, okay, this is where we're getting more sales from. I don't know if you understand this. So this is what data analytics is all about. Okay, but then who is that data? Who is that person that will go and collect the data? Data professionals, or we call it data analysts. Okay, let's use the word data analyst. Now, who is a data analyst? Who then is a data analyst? Let's talk about who a data analyst is. We have thought about, okay, the company, they are generating data, they know what to do with the data. The data is in raw format. Okay, so a data analyst will come into the company, collect the data, analyze the data, bring out meaningful insights from the data. Now, take note of something before I dive in further. We have two types of, okay, there is actually four, but I'm going to tell you two main types of data analytics that you as a data analyst should focus on. We have what we call predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is you explaining what happened with the company's data, like putting it in graph, and that's what we are going to be looking at today. Today and tomorrow, we are going to be paying more attention to predictive analytics. Descriptive. Sorry about that. Descriptive analytics. Okay, we are going to be paying more attention to what descriptive analytics, describing what happened. Okay, so we have another one which we call diagnostic, and we're going to explain it. We're going to be explaining it today and tomorrow. Just pay very good attention. I would want you to please make sure that you don't miss anything. Don't miss anything because we have a video that I want to give out. Okay, so now let's look at who a data analyst is. Now, so data is someone who collects. Remember, we said that data analysis is collection. So that person that collects is what? A data analyst. So a data analyst is someone who collects, process, and analyze data to help organization make better decisions. Just like I said, Dangote cannot just wake up and say, you know what, it's noodles that is going well. So guys, let's start producing more noodles. No, he has to make that decision based on facts, based on data. Okay, there are some places that you can actually go now, and it could be maybe noodles that are going more. Dangote product that is selling more in those areas could actually be spaghetti, not noodles. And there's some places that it could actually be cement and not any of the food items. You understand? So before they could actually make the decision and say, okay, you know what, in Lagos, let's be supplying them all of cement. Ogun State, let's be supplying them all of noodles. Okay, they can make that decision based on facts, based on data. You understand? So what a data analyst does is that they collect data from various sources. So when we talk about various sources, we are talking about where the company is storing their data. There's what we call database. So some people can actually be using Excel to store their data, some SQL, some even can store their data on the cloud. Yes, some people can store their data on the cloud. Let me remind you something, right? I don't know, but I know that you and I experienced 2020. So because I'm in Nigeria, so let me use Nigeria example for that. So 2020, it never occurred to us again as a human being, right? So 2020, we experienced the pandemic, that was the coronavirus, right? So for those of us that are Nigerians, you know NCDC, that's NCTC, all right? So that's Nigeria Control for Center for Control of Diseases and all of that. So what they do, right? They use the cloud base to upload their data. So you'll be seeing that 20 people have died here in Lagos, 50 people are hospitalized in Ogun State, you know. So those things they were putting it out there on their database, which is cloud. Now, if I want to analyze anything about the NCBC, I can go to their browse to their website, collect their data. So for you to note that organizations are not just storing their data only on Excel or SQL. You can use the cloud or can use website to store their data. A lot of places people can store their data. Okay. So now another function of a data analysis, after you have collected that data, what do? You clean and organize the data. Now, what do we mean by cleaning the data? You make sure that the data is in good format, or remove any blanks, anything that is not proper with the data. You know, data you just collected from different sources. There's no how it's going to be 100% clear. We're going to talk about that fully tomorrow. So it's not going to be 100% clean, okay? So you have to clean it. And that's where the use of Excel, Power BI, SQL comes in. So you clean the data. After that, you have cleaned the data. What do you do? You create the visuals, okay? You put it into this good format so that people can actually see and say that, wow, this is fine, this is looking good, okay? So it helps organization to make informed business decision. Now, if you're on this call and you are enjoying what I'm doing, please I need a thumbs up. So if you're on this call and you are enjoying this class, I need a thumbs up, right? If you're not enjoying it, it comes down. So thumbs up. Yeah, Abiola, I can see you, Abiola. Okay, KSD, I can see you. Only two people now. That's the only person. Okay,
You
now
are
I
doing
can
well.
see.
You are doing well.
All right, thank you very much, Felix. I can see you. Thank you very much. Okay, now Nat. Nat, I think that name is Nat. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. I am actually enjoying myself doing this. I don't know about you, but I guess I'm enjoying myself doing this. Okay, so let's dive into the program now. But before we do that, there's something I want to show you guys. Now I said something. We are going to be exposing a lot of things. Now you have seen what a data analytics is. You have seen who a data analyst is. I don't know about you, but I feel like let's see how much these guys are earning. Or what do you think? Let's see how much they're earning now. So we're going to dive into the browser now. So let's see how much they are earning. So we are going to open a new browser. So now I can actually use LinkedIn. You know, there are platforms you can use for this. We're going to use two platforms. I want to expose you to something. So by the time, you know, people, I got a message from someone. The person wanted to register for a program, and the person was like, "You tell me how much I'll be earning after the program." I don't know how I want to tell you how much you'll be earning because the company varies. Okay, you can be working for a Nigerian company and you'll be earning something like maybe 500,000 to 800,000, and that's the amount they earn here in Nigeria. 500 to 800,000 as a data analyst, right? And you can be working for international brands. You'll be earning over millions, six figures. I don't even understand. So I don't want to, you know, because I want to register into program. I told them, you know what? Take your time, make research. All these things are outside there. Make research, okay? But you and I, because you're on this call, I want to do it with you. I don't know about you, but I am happy doing this with you. So let's do this together. We're going to look at different platforms. Okay? Let's check how much they are earning. So let's look at LinkedIn. I don't know if you know LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is actually a very powerful platform where people use for, you know, for job hunting and then about other things. Okay, so let's look at how much. Okay, this is job. You know, a lot of people are using LinkedIn, but they don't know how to use LinkedIn to search for a job. But I'm going to teach you that for free. So you're going to learn that for free. So this is when you open your LinkedIn, you can see jobs. You can see jobs here. So this is jobs. So I'm going to click on that. Let's search. So we're going to look for data analyst here in Nigeria. Okay, so I'm going to search. So I'm seeing data analyst. Oh, the location I selected is UK, but that's fine. I selected UK. So this is UK. No, you know what the amazing thing about getting in demand skills, guys? You can work straight from anywhere. Just like I said, I don't know if I mentioned that, right? Currently, I'm working with two brands across the globe outside Nigeria. So I work with one company in UK and I work with another company in US. These two companies, and they are not in Nigeria. And I'm earning my money. So imagine earning in pounds and earning in dollar. What do you think? Ah, so it's sweet. Yeah, it's sweet. Trust me. Remote job, you be getting those things. Is you know what when Evan said something, Evan said, we didn't bargain for these guys, this thing, but you guys are teaching us. I sat down last week and I shared with my team. I said, what? We should go beyond teaching these guys how to get a remote job. Let's dive deeper into how you can get visa sponsorship as a tech person. And guess what? You're going to see every of results. Okay, so now let's look at this together. So this is data analyst. So let's look at it. Okay, this is it here. It's pure remote. You can see pure remote. You can see it here. So okay, this one they did not have how much they want to pay. So let's search for another one. Now, one thing I want to share with you guys, I do that okay with my students because you are a data analyst, taking note of something. I know still that you have been stealing a lot from us, but still this again. Because you're a data analyst does not mean that you should look for a job, only job that has data analyst job as title. Look at this one that says what? People data analyst. It's something you should go for. Okay, so this is coming from there. Let's look at how much they will pay. Most of them used to put it out there. Okay, I cannot see the lines. But you know what? Let's search for another person. So that's LinkedIn. Let's look for Indeed. I know most of you know Indeed. So you know Indeed jobs, right? So this is Indeed jobs. This is Indeed, right? This is Indeed. We are going to use Indeed and we use Read. So let's look at Indeed. So it's loading. So why that one is loading? So I'll search for Read. I know you are stealing a lot from us, but that's fine. We are here for something and we want you to get it. Not only learn the technical skills, you learn how to apply. You learn where do I get job? You get motivated. If others are doing it, yes, I can do it. I can do it. So this one is loading. So it's two actually it's loading. So many to. Okay, so let's type the title. So where, let's say United. So you can see trending work from home. So let's look at it together, guys. So this is data analyst, right? I'm on it. Let's open it. Let's see if we can see their money. Okay, so just a second. We are going to open it. Okay, we have seen this one now. This one has the money here. You can see asset data analyst. How much do you want to pay? So let's open it. So it's opening. You can see here £33,000 to 46,000. As if this £33,000 shows the start payment. Okay, £33,000. Imagine you earning that now. So I'm pretty sure that these are the things I would like to do. So you can see data analyst apprentice. So you can see this one is from £25,000. Okay, £25,000. Now the question is, if we have all these things out there, And this job are being posted every day. I mean, we have thousands of websites where you can apply for remote jobs, tech remote jobs, right? And what the question is, why are you still earning what you're earning today? Maybe you don't want to, earn better. When we started, I asked you guys how, what is actually the motivation behind your transitioning into tech. And just one person that said, okay, because I want to see, and for me, it's just the money. That's why I work with different brands. Do you understand? There's something that motivated me. There's something that pushed me to get into tech. So I feel like, okay, because of this, I need to work more. Oh, for the okay, look at this thing now. You're gonna be working for 36 hours per week, and you'll be earning 35,000 pounds per annum. So you're gonna be working for 36 hours per week. Now, you and I know that if you're working for a Nigerian company, you know how many hours you're gonna work for. Just 1 week. You know how many hours you're going to work for a day. Like we have 9 to 5 jobs, 9 to 5 jobs. Accumulate that 9 to 5 2 times 3 days. You have covered all these things within the space of what? Just 1 week. You've covered and you are earning this. It simply means with this, you can be doing more than one jobs. Right? Currently, I do 3 jobs, right? So you can be doing more than one job. So the question is, what is keeping you from transitioning into tech? What is keeping? And these things are very simple. Just learn the Excel, Power BI, SQL. Simple, and you'll be fine. If you pay attention to this, right? If we go down to see what they are looking for, it will not tax Excel, Power BI, and SQL. Okay, so let's see. Cannot see very well. So let me see if I can see the skills that they're looking for. I can see excellent IT skills. They don't even need much. They don't even need much. So what is keeping you? What is keeping you from transitioning? When people complain a lot of things, especially Nigerians, right? We complain that the economy is bad, Tinubu is this, Tinubu is that, Tinubu is this. There is a lot of things you can do for yourself that you don't need Tinubu. That's just the truth. You can learn technical skills without Tinubu. In this economy where everybody's shouting that the economy is bad, I want to tell you for free, a lot of people are earning big. That I'm part of them. Yeah, you understand? So you too can be part of us if you can acquire in-demand skills. Imagine learning how to use all these tools within 4 months, and it's going to change your entire financial life. Now, what is keeping you from enrolling? What is keeping you from starting? I don't know if you understand. Now, what is keeping you? If you go down, you see, most of all these things down, you can get remote jobs. Just like I do. I work remote, okay? I work remote. I've not been to any of all these companies, and I'm earning big. You can see BI and data analysis. That's Power BI. Business intelligence is all about Power BI. So you can see how you can use this thing, and you just learn all these things. So stop complaining. So AI data analysis specialist abilities. So all these things, they don't need much. Senior data governance analyst, at the end, it's just about how to use Excel, Power BI, SQL. At the end of everything. That's why I used to tell my students, please mute yourself, mute yourself. Yeah. Okay, thank you. All right, so guys, we have seen a lot. You can see this one, data analyst. You can see 35,000 pounds. This one is no longer 30. You can see 35 to 40,000 pounds. And if you get this rate, it's a permanent role. And some of all these ones can sponsor your visa if you want. So this is 40 pounds to 47,000 pounds. Now, what is keeping you? Is the economy? Is it the economy that is keeping you from learning technical skills? I don't want to believe that. No, it's not the economy. Okay, look at what they are asking for. Now, pay attention. You and I pay attention. We're on this skill. I'm not the one that created this. What are they asking for? Your skills and experience. Just SQL. Doctor. Just know how to use SQL and you'll be earning 40,000 pounds. It's funny, right? But that does it. That just it. Learn. See, look at it now. Your skills and experience. SQL. Just SQL that they need from you. I don't know, sometimes anytime I'm, telling people about getting skills, how you can drive, how you can become better, when you get skills, this is as if I'm doing it was, but then it was the truth. It will help to change your financial status. You stop complaining about things that you can actually handle for yourself. Okay, but then when you tell people to do this, they I can't do it. It's fine. It's expensive. I don't know. And, I can't do the training. Why can't you do it for 5,000 naira so that I'll be able to do the training? But you see the amount you be earning when you become a data analyst. Okay, guys, let's dive into work. Let's dive into it. So now we're going to be working on this project together. You know, at the end of everything, as a data analyst, your skills will be used to help organization make informed decision. You can see from what we read, or you collect their data, you analyze their data. That is what we want to do today. So we're going to be looking at supermarket analysis. Supermarket analysis. That's what we're going to be looking at. Let's see how we can help this supermarket to make informed decision. So now, yeah. Okay, so pardon me. So there's this slide that's supposed to come before this. So we're going to be looking at profitability improvements. All right, this supermarket is actually a company cited based in UX. So they're into sales of products like supermarket products, right? And now there's something that they want to do. Now take note of something. Every company are facing challenges. Here at Amdoranalytics, we face our own challenges. So how do we improve sales? How do we tell people the best that can help them? And that's why you see we include a lot of things to help people. Not just you learn these skills. No, you learn it, you monetize it. You see how you can use it to change your financial life. You understand? So every sector, in as much as they're into sales, right? Aside from sales, right? In as much as they are into something, they are into how do we get better? How do we get better? Okay. So at the end of everything, they're looking at what? Profitability. How do we increase our profit? How do we increase our profit? Now let's look at these companies. Let's look at them. So they're facing two problems, right? Now number one problem is what? Profitability improvements. The second problem that they're facing is what? How do we satisfy our customer? That's why you can see customer satisfaction enhancement. And that's why when a boss said, you know what, there are a lot of things that we did not discuss when you are starting this program with us, but you are including it. That is indoor meeting that we had with our team. Okay, here at Amdoranalytics, we had a meeting, so I said, okay, guys, we want to move these students from this part A to part B. We want to move them from part B to part C. That is what? Customer satisfaction. Okay, so if you pay attention, you can see that this company, they are facing two things. They are facing profitability improvements. How do we improve our profit? And then how do we satisfy our customer? So we're going to look at how we can help this company generate positive change. So you can see it here. This supermarket is a popular retail store that sells a wide range of products. The management of the supermarket wants to enhance their profitability and improve customer satisfaction to gain a competitive advantage in the market. Of course, everybody wants to stand out, right? You have been hired. You and I on this call. We have been hired as a data analyst to analyze the data and produce actionable insight to achieve their objectives. You have seen the objective, right? The objective is what? Profitability improvement and what? Customer satisfaction. So you have seen the problem here. Now they shared their data with us. Okay, they shared their data with us. So let's see how we can use their data. You know what, guys? You see this material, this slide I'm using, I'm going to share it to everybody. So stay tuned till the end of the program. Now, the tool that we're going to use here to analyze this thing is what we call Power BI. So Microsoft Power BI. I don't know if you have anybody here who have used Power BI, but if you have not used Power BI, see, don't worry. I'm here for you. Just like I said, we are here for you. Okay. So let's see how we are going to do that. So I'm going to help you to download Power BI on your software. I'll download Power BI software. Okay. So I'm going to help you to download Power BI software. So let's do that. Okay, so what we are going to do, I'm going to share a link on how you can download Power BI so that we can proceed, okay? Because if I continue like this, you might not be able to achieve a lot today. So I will have to finish diving deeper tomorrow. So The program is actually just an hour, but I'm going to extend it to 30 minutes. Can you clap for me now? Yeah, clap for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's just an hour, but I really, I have this urge to impact. Right? It's burning inside me. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. So we are here for you, okay? We are here for you. So let's see how we can dive in. I'm going to share that link on the WhatsApp group, okay? So you'll be able to download so that will not take the time for teaching and use it to start helping you to install Power BI, okay? So the software we're going to use today is Power BI. So I am going to open my own Power BI. Let's see. So this is Power BI. I'm going to open my own. Oh yeah. So I don't know about you, but I am enjoying this. I'm enjoying this section. You know that time you're working with someone who has this passion for imparting knowledge. It's just inside us. It's just inside us, and we feel like, come on, we are women. We are here to impart it. When everyone was saying something, was speaking, so he said that they're just here to help you. We're just here to impart it to you. So that's what we're here for. Okay. So let's see. While we're waiting for our Power BI to open, while we're waiting for our Power BI to open, that's Power BI for you. Take like some seconds to open. Yeah. Finally, we have our Power BI open. We have our Power BI. So why wait? Let's wait. So when you open your Power BI, right? So you're gonna see this interface. It's loading. So you're going to see this interface on my screen. So what do? You can see this blank. Of course, when you scroll down, you see other things you have worked on. These are some projects I have done. That's why you're seeing all these things. Oh, they're too much. So, so I'm going to click on what? Blank report here. So I'm going to click on this to open it. So let's give it some seconds to load. Perfect. We are back. Somebody say we are back. Okay, so this is Power BI interface. Now, if you have not used Power BI before, don't worry. I'm going to take it as simple, as easy as so that you get to use it. Now, when you bring your Power BI, take note of something. Power BI is meant for data visualization. Okay, to visualize your data. That's it. You know what? Amdoranalytics. This is our data. Help us to analyze it. Tell us what we need to do to improve our revenue. Okay, so that's the goal. Now we need to bring the data into Power BI. That's what we call data source. So this data is in their data source, or they've shared the raw data with us. Now let's see how we can bring it into our Power BI. When you open your Power BI, you can see home here. Now under home, you can see get data. Can you see that? Get data. Get data. Now, when you click on that get data, the next thing you need to do is to what? Select the data you want to get into your Power BI. Now, take note of something. We have a lot of data sources where we can bring our data into Power BI. Okay. Note I said Power BI is meant for what? Data visualization. So their data could actually be on their SQL, their cloud. Remember I said all these things, right? So the data we want to bring in is coming from Excel. I'm going to click on what? Excel. Excel. So when you click on Excel, this interface will appear. So it will appear. So this is the data I want to use today. Okay, Superstore sales data. So I'll click on it and I'll click on what? Open. I'll click on open. Click on open. It's opening. So let's give it some seconds. So now what are we doing now? We are bringing the data. Take note. The company will share their data. Now, let's say you are a data analyst working with Dangote. They have to give you access to their data. Is that not? So they will give you access to the database. Okay. So now, data is loading. Why the data is loading? I want to teach you something. That is what we call ETL. So I'm going to do that here. So that's what we call ETL. So ETL. Okay, ETL. Now this E means extract. So this T means transform. Transform. And this L here means what? Load. Okay. Extract, ETL. We have extract, transform, and load. That is what we are doing now. So when you leave this call and someone asks you, can you explain ETL? So just tell them, come on now. I learned this thing from Amdoranalytics. This is what ETL is. Then you go down and explain. In fact, go beyond what I have done here now. So let me tell you what E is. E is extract, which we have done now. When you extract your data, you can see it here. It will come to this interface called navigator interface. It will come here. Now, so the next thing you need to do is to click on top of the name of the data. Is this what I'm looking for? Is this the data I want to work with? If the answer is yes, the next thing you do is to highlight it. Look at it here. Highlight. Simple. Highlight. Simple. Now, when you have done this thing, the next thing you need to do, remember what I said? I said that ETL means extract. You have extracted the data from the data source. The next thing is what? Transform. So instead of you to load, look at it here. Pay attention. You can see load. You can see transform. I do advise my students, unless you've learned from Antipacoco, if you learn from those guys, you know what I mean. You can just load your data. But if you are a student of Amdoranalytics, you don't load your data. You do what? You transform your data first. Even if you touch the data source, you'll be like, I know data is great. Do not load your data. Take that from me. All right. Do not load your data. What do? You transform your data. I'm going to click on transform. Now, why do we transform? Now, the question is why? Okay, since you said that we should not load, we should transform. Can you tell us why we are transforming? Now, let me tell you why we are transforming, right? When you click on transform, it will take you to this interface called Power Query Editor. Okay, called Power Query Editor. Now, what is Power Query Editor? Power Query Editor is a powerful built-in engine in Microsoft Excel and Power BI. Okay, it's a built-in engine in Excel and Power BI. I'm not using the word Power BI because I'm using Power BI today. Now, it is used for data transformation. It is used for cleaning the data. I don't know. Okay, let me tell you what in a nutshell what Power Query is. So let's say that you want to cook egusi soup, right? And you just go to hotel level, you buy your meat, you go to Shodi, you buy your fish, you go to maybe another person ways, maybe mushi and all that. You got to all the things that you want to use for that soup. Then you enter your kitchen. Remember those food items we bought from different markets, right? You had bought from different markets, and then you enter your kitchen. Now, that kitchen, nobody cares about how the kitchen looks like. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. People want to see that the food is tasty, the food is sweet. Okay, so if the kitchen is dirty, nobody knows. All right, so now what do you do inside that kitchen? You clean the data, you clean your food items, you wash the oven, you wash the meat, you prepare everything. That is what Power Query is all about in Microsoft and Power BI. So Power Query is meant for cleaning your data to ensure that the data is in good format before analysis. That is it. Now, one of the things I do tell my students, right, when you bring your data, of course, I'm going to move it to the fire data set, right? So when you bring your data, make sure that it's loading. I'm going to show you something. I know you're learning that thing from you are learning it from Amdoranalytics, so no problem. We are going to teach you the best. You see this thing I sent? Valid 100%. Ensure that it's on. Now, how do I turn it on? If you go to the view tab, you can see it's called column quality. You have to make sure that your column is 100% valid. Fine. Make sure that everything is clean inside your data. So I'm going to click on it. And you can see everything is 100%. So let's see if you see anyone that is less than. But that doesn't mean that the data is clean. We're going to look into it. Body. Let's look. Let's look. Let's look. Let's look. It's loading because this is a large data set. It's over 9,000 rows of data. So everything is 100% white. Okay. 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 I'm going to check something. I'm going to use the filter to load more. Okay. For the place clear. So let's go forward again. Let's go forward. Thank you very much for that. I'm seeing someone clapping for me. It's not easy. Okay, so that data is correct. 100% is correct. So I want to make sure that the data is, is in good format. We're not losing out anything. Now, if you see that the data is clear, and you be like, okay, the data is clear, something I can work with. And let's check what we call data types. So the data types are this thing you're seeing here. They are called data types, right? The data types are okay in good formats. Now, how do I know that the data types are okay? When you click on this, you can see this is text here. And you can see here ABC, showing that when you hover your cursor, you can see ABC text. So when we have number, let's go to number. So when we have number, you can see number here, you can see 1 to 3 is here. So when you have decimal, you can have it as 1.2. Look at it here, sales. You can see there's decimal here, 46.6. This is decimal. So when you click on this, you can see that it's what decimal, that's 1.2. So our data is actually good and clear. Perfect. Celebrate yourself. So the next thing we need to do is to load it into our Power BI. So to load it into your Power BI, come to home. Come to this. Close and apply. Well, we didn't change anything, but let's close and apply. So close and apply. So our data, we are loading it into our Power BI. We are loading it. Now, don't worry, it's loading. It's taking some minutes to load. So you can see it. We are loading our data into Power BI. Okay, now, so while we are waiting for Power BI to load our data, let's talk about, okay, Shinja, you have said a lot about this program. You have said a lot about Amdoranalytics. I know you guys are the best, right? I'm going to beat my chest and I will tell you anywhere, any day that the best. I work with, by God's grace, I work with 5 ed tech companies. I mean, 5 ed tech companies. 3 of them, okay, 2 of them are outside Nigeria. 2 are in Nigeria, and the 5th one is Amdoranalytics, right? So I can literally tell you how they run their brands, how we deliver these values out there. Okay, so I can, if I'm telling people that Amdoranalytics is the best ed tech company where you can do anything that has to do with learning. If you want to do it once and get it once, go for Amdoranalytics program. No cap about it. Okay. I'm being honest. I said something to someone last month. Let me share that with you. So the man is what's that his name again? Tunde. He registered for our program last month. Okay. So Mr. Tunde registered for our program. Before he registered for that program, he reached out to me personally. He said, I want to share something with you and I want you to be honest. I was like, okay, no problem, that's fine. He said, you know what? I have done this program somewhere else, in UK. I paid £1,000. I got it 6 weeks. You know what? You can convert it to your currency. £1,000. You know how much it takes when you convert it to your currency. It was 6 weeks program, 6 weeks, and he didn't get any value. He said, I paid another place again. I think that one, that place, either 600 or 700. I'm not too sure. This 600 or 700 pounds, no value. And what I'm sharing with is the truth before God. And he said, what? I want to believe that Amdoranalytics is not like that because I heard what you guys have said about your program. You know what I told him? I said, you know what? If you register for this program and you did not get value for your money, ask us for a refund. You know that moment when you know that you beat your chest, I know what I'm delivering. If you did not get value, okay, ask for a refund. We are going to refund you. That is what we do here at Amdoranalytics, to tell you the standard we have set for every student joining us here at Amdoranalytics. Okay. Now, our programs that Our program is going to be starting soon. So our April cohort, we have been running our program every month. So January cohort, February cohort, March cohort. So this April cohort is going to start on 26th of April. On 26th of April 2025. Now, if you are still sitting at the fence, if you are still saying, I don't know if it's something I can do, I'm not sure if these guys are real, maybe they are scammers, just like Mr. Evans said that when he heard about us, he was thinking that maybe he's one of them, right? But thank God that he registered and he's testifying to amazing things that we are doing here at Amdoranalytics. One thing about us is that we don't make noise outside, okay? But when you test, you will see. I mean, when you test our programs, you will see we have a lot of programs and a lot of students out there. Check us out. Try to check us out on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, check us out. You see the amazing thing that our students are doing. Reach out to them. They are there. We are not hiding them. They are there. Ask them questions. Tell me about Amdoranalytics. Okay, these guys are there to answer you. If you feel like these guys are not convincing you a lot to be able to register for their program, check us out there. All right. Now, another amazing thing about Amdoranalytics is that my God is beyond the technical skills. You know what? The program is going to continue tomorrow, but because we have a lot we want to do tomorrow, I mean a lot. And we have not started our project. We're going to do our project tomorrow, and we're going not just to do it. We are going to automate it. You'll see how you're going to automate Power BI reports. If you have been using Power BI before and you're on this call, if you have been automating, that means you have gone advanced. But if you are using it, you have not been automating, you are going to learn how to automate your reports tomorrow. And because you have all these things that won't impact tomorrow, you want to go more advanced. And even if you go out there and start telling people about Power BI or what you've learned from Amdoranalytics, you'll be able to boldly say it and say, come on, I learned a lot from this guy. Not only do I learn the technical skills, the front end, because what we are seeing here is Power BI front end. We're going to go to the cloud because it's on the cloud that we're going to automate it. You are going to see how easy it is. This is what people that have paid thousands of money, naira, pounds to learn have not even done in their program. I mean, to automate their reports. And you know why people are actually automating their report. So because we have all these things to do, let's talk about Amdoranalytics. Okay, so let's talk about Amdoranalytics and why you listening to me why you should actually enroll for Amdoranalytics program. Now, number one thing why we should choose Amdoranalytics, if everything that we are saying here, we did not do it, just like I always tell my students, ask for a refund. Since we started Amdoranalytics, by God's grace, we have never had anybody that will say that we don't do what we are saying. Never. Okay, so now a structured-led program. Now we have a lot of programs out there that people could actually say, you know what, come and register. When you register, they are going to be giving you videos to go. You understand what I'm saying? They are going to be giving you videos to go. Is that what you want? For you that you are transitioning into tech, you don't have idea of what it takes. You need mentorship. Don't be the same. You need guidance. I am telling you, I am beating my chest to tell you that this is what you need to seamlessly transition into tech. You need mentorship. You need somebody that will hold your hand, not people that will give you video to say, okay, today maybe you meet once in a week. Some people you could actually meet maybe the day they are selling their program, like what we are doing now. After their bootcamp, you will never meet them again. They will just have the video where they store their video. You can't be watching. Nobody to ask questions. Is that what you want for yourself? Okay, so you need a place where you can have your mentor guide you, hold your hands. Is that not what you are looking for? Now, let me tell you one of the things that do affect people when they are transitioning into tech. When they are transitioning into tech, they feel like, okay, this is what I can do. And when they start, they will drop out. Now, why are they dropping out? Because there's nobody to hold their hand. There's nobody to motivate them. There's nobody to mentor them. It's beyond the teacher. Okay, so that's what we do here at Amdoranalytics. Our training is pure instructor-led program. Right, we are teaching you, that's where I teach our students here at Amdoranalytics. Okay, so we have our classes to be Saturdays and Sundays, and we have Thursdays for mentorship session. So let's talk about that later. So all our programs are real-world case study, project-based. Yeah, take that from me. I said project-based. You see what we're going to be doing today and tomorrow. Pure projects. Nobody is giving you any PDF to go and read. Nobody is giving you any material. Say, okay, you know what? Go and read up this material. We are going to meet next month Nobody does that at Amdoranalytics. And let me tell you, one of the things that will set you apart from every other person if you're applying for jobs is what? The project you have worked on. People want to see what have you done. I don't even understand this. People don't want to know that, yes, I have this certificate, I have this. What have you done? And that is what people want to see. And that's one of the things that people don't want to tell you. That they will teach you theory and they will give you PDF and say, go and read up. They are not helping you. I'm telling you, take this from me. Okay. Anybody that want to help you transition into tech and make it in tech, they are going to teach you with projects. It's going to be project based. Take that from me. Okay. Now, another thing about Amdoranalytics is that what real life gets access to all our materials. I'm going to give everybody here an assignment. Let me give you assignments. Take this from me. Don't make research. You see that most edtech companies now, what they do is that they will give you access to their LMS. That's the LMS, you know what I mean? So, I mean their materials. And they will say you have highest I've seen is 12 months. So, some people will give you 5 months. Some people will give you 8 months. Now, after the training, you have access to their materials for 8 months. You have access to their materials for 5 months. But here at Amdoranalytics, lifetime access. Let me share that with you. I know people love people love to see. There's a platform we use, we call it Google Classroom. So this is our Google Classroom. So I'm going to share that with you for you to see what I'm saying. So it's not when we say that we're going to do that. That's why I said, if anything that I'm going to be saying here, that we are at Amdoranalytics we're going to do for you, and if we do not do it, then hold us accountable. For you to know the extent that the level that you have gone. You are telling somebody, if I didn't do this thing, call me out. Nobody can do that. Yeah, it's only here at Amdoranalytics that I'm going to say that, okay? So I'm going to show you something. I want to show you something. I said, not only will you have access to these materials, but you have lifetime access to them. Lifetime access. I want to show you a video that was posted before I started using this email I'm using. So if I open my second email, it should have been there. So you can see this video was posted. Let's see. Let's look at it. 23rd of August 2023. You can see it. You and I on this call. You cannot change this thing now. It's not that somebody has changed the date. So 23rd of August 2023. That means video that was posted 2023. Let's see if the student can still have access to the video. Let's see if the video is still there, or Amdoranalytics have deleted it, or they have removed the student from accessing it. So it's loading. So you can see the video. You can see it. So when we are telling you that what we do here at Amdoranalytics, it is beyond you just learning, and people will tell you, okay, just learn. They will not tell you the truth about the program. It's when you register and you see it. One of my sisters registered for one edtech company. I don't want to mention the name, and she was given access for 6 months. Imagine 6 months to have access to their material. And here at Amdoranalytics is lifetime access. My network is slow. I don't know why, but I believe the video is here, so it's loading. That's network. So you can see it anyway, but the network is affecting it. I'm going to leave it. So before why I will continue my my talk. So before that, I believe that will get back to us. Let's check another one. So let's see. I think the network is bad. Network is bad. This was posted as well. 20. So let's look at this one. So at least this one is moving. So network is affecting the other one. So you can see it. So you can see it. You can see that the students still have access to all these things. So when we're telling you that you are going to have lifetime, this video that I'm opening, it was posted on 24th of August. You can see it here. This one here that's opened. 24th of August. Okay. 2023, not 2024, not 2024, 2023. So you have lifetime access. Now, as Jesus tells, if it simply means that if you come here next 5 years, 10 years, you still have access to all these things. And these are the kind of things that you want to register for. I don't know about you, but do you like software? The answer is no. I know you don't like software. So this is the kind of thing that you want to have access to. Another thing, amazing thing about Amdoranalytics program, why you looking at me should choose Amdoranalytics because of their growth intention. Because of, see, there are a lot of things that people do out there. Let me tell you, after your training, you still go for another internship program because you want to have lifetime, you want to have real world experience. Here at Amdoranalytics, it's beyond the normal teaching. You go and work on projects, real world projects. Okay, now let me tell you one amazing thing about this thing. We are going to ask you, you know what, because you have done this internship program with here at Amdoranalytics, use Amdoranalytics as your work experience on LinkedIn and of course on your resume, so that people will be able to see that you have worked somewhere. Recruiters don't want to hire, that's just the fact. I will not lie to you. They don't want to hire a startup. They don't want to hire somebody who has not worked anywhere. But imagine that you have done this program with us and we trust you. We say, okay, use Amdoranalytics as your work experience, and these guys are going to reach out to us for reference. And we are going to provide your reference later. Is there anything? God, I beg. We are doing a lot. We are doing a lot. Let me share something with you. Go on our Instagram, go on our some of our platforms. You see the video I posted, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. And this is real life story of something that happened to someone. Now, what was that? The guy registered for data analytics program with one edtech company. I don't want to mention the name because it's popular. If I mention the name, you guys will know it. Okay. So if you didn't, even if you don't know it, you can search for it on LinkedIn, you know the name of edtech company. So the guy used the edtech company as his work experience. And what happened? The company here, the company at Canada, they call him and have to provide the reference later. And he reached out to the edtech company, and the edtech company was asking, you know what? You have to provide 1 million before they will give you reference later. And that's how the guy lost the job. There's a lot we do at Amdoranalytics without asking you for anything. And we will never. So if you reach out to anybody, even if it's not me, myself, or my team, and ask for reference later, and they ask you for 1 naira, we report to me. That's just it. We don't ask you for 1 naira for reference later. So we have for it job recommendation, mentorship sessions, and you're going to work with a lot of projects, and again, interview preparation. Okay, a lot of all these things, and these are the tools that you're going to work as a data analyst at Amdoranalytics. You're going to work with Excel. Number one. Some people, they will tell me, watching I know Excel, I've used Excel now. And when we start, they will know that they knew nothing about Excel. That is the amazing thing to do here at Amdoranalytics. Okay, so you're going to work with Excel, you're going to work with Power BI, SQL. Of course, Power BI is where we're going to start dive. You're going to see how amazing it is to use any of all these tools. When people are telling you it's difficult to learn, tell them to go and learn from Amdoranalytics. I'm being honest. Tell them about Amdoranalytics. Guys, there has not been anybody that passed through our program here at Amdoranalytics that will not tell people about Amdoranalytics. Tell them, go and meet Amdoranalytics tutor. They will teach you and you understand it. So when people say, you know what, SQL is difficult to learn, I'll be like, come on now. Have you learned from Amdoranalytics? So these are the tools that I'm going to be making use of. All right, so we are going to introduce you introduction. Take note of that. So you know, say that we are going to introduce you to Python. Introduction to Python, like the introductory part of Python. But the main tools that you're going to be learning here at Amdoranalytics is Excel, Power BI, and SQL, right? So we are going to introduce you to GitHub. You're going to learn how to use GitHub. Currently, our students now are learning how to use GitHub. You are going to use how to use ChatGPT. Now, take this from me. As a data analyst at Amdoranalytics, you must learn how to use AI. That's one thing that we do here at Amdoranalytics. We include AI in our program. You must learn how to use it. I believe you don't want to, if people are saying that AI is doing this, you want to know, understand how to use it. I was teaching my students yesterday, and I said, what, guys, next week we are going to see how we are going to use AI to leverage AI to do analysis on Microsoft Excel. These things are very simple and easy, but because you don't know it, it's difficult. Okay, so you're going to be using AI, right? So this is the roadmap on how you can transition into tech here at Amdoranalytics. You're going to start with Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python, and what the ChatGPT. And again, this is the curriculum, very robust. We cannot put everything into our sheet and say, okay, this data. No, we introduce you to it. Okay, these are the tools that you're going to be learning. Other benefits. I know you want to see this. You said a lot about your program. About the aside from the technical skills, what are other things that I will gain? LinkedIn optimization. Okay, LinkedIn optimization. We are going to teach you how you can monetize your skills. One is learning if you cannot learn how to monetize it. That's just it. If you cannot learn how you can monetize, because don't be deceived. If I know someone said, I want to learn because I see that this is going on for the okay. When you want to learn tech because you want to make money, take it or leave it. Take that from me. Okay. Just say that I know this lady, her name is here, and she said that people are transitioning into tech because of money. Yes. If not, why would I want to hire a data analyst like you and I want to pay you 100,000 and you are saying, oh no, my money is 500,000 I will call it last. If not because of money. Okay, so you're transitioning into tech because of money. So you need to learn how you can monetize it. So what we do here at Amdoranalytics, we help you to set up standard LinkedIn optimization. And I know people want to believe, people want to see, people believe by seeing. People believe so much by saying. So look at LinkedIn. You see what our students are doing. I want to show you something about our LinkedIn. I know some of you will be like, it's not true. It's not true. So let's show you Amdoranalytics LinkedIn. So you see, just as I said, check out what our students are doing. Okay? Don't judge us by our Instagram. That our Instagram has issue. So the Instagram was tormenting their life, not me. So not us here at Amdoranalytics. So, but God is helping us. But don't judge us by that our Instagram. Judge us by our LinkedIn. So this is our LinkedIn. Okay. So make sure that you go online and follow us. Follow Amdoranalytics on LinkedIn. Right. So these are what our students are doing. Okay, let's see. So you see all our students, you have to optimize your LinkedIn. Okay, you have to optimize and start posting. How do I tell these people about our students? Look at these are students here. Okay, yeah, let's look at thank God. Let's look at Chidera. Chidera is our student. You can see he earned student of the week for this week that is ending. Okay, this last week, right? That's last week. He earned the student of the week. So let's open him and see his name and see if it is true or not. He's a cybersecurity student here at Amdoranalytics. You can see. Look at him here. He based in United Kingdom. Yeah, that's UK. So let's look at what he's doing on LinkedIn. He got his LinkedIn optimized when he joined Amdoranalytics. So you can see day 50. That was 2 days ago. And what happened that is not posted since that day. So you can see day 90. We are doing what we call LinkedIn challenge for all our students. This is his day 49. Okay. So you can see all his posts. So we introduce them to 90 days growth challenge. We introduce them to 90 days growth challenge here at Amdoranalytics. So you can see his day 90 about the 41 out of 90 days. So you can, if you go down, you see all his posts. So this is his post, day 49 as a cybersecurity student at Amdoranalytics. So we push you and understand what we call social media presence. You must understand what we call social media presence. Okay. So aside from him, if you go out there, you see a lot of our students out there too doing amazing things. You understand? That's why I said check us out, check our students out. You see the amazing thing that they're doing. So he's a cybersecurity student here at Amdoranalytics. So what am I trying to tell you? We help you to optimize your LinkedIn. We help you with LinkedIn optimization. Now, aside from LinkedIn optimization, you get Upwork optimization. You get Upwork. Upwork is another platform where our students leverage to monetize. We're going to talk about Upwork. I'm going to show you my Upwork profile to you. Okay, so I'm promising that I'll show you a profile. So we have to with CV review a lot of things that you're going to get from Amdoranalytics. There is life classes, there is internship. What else are you looking for that is not in Amdoranalytics? Or tell me, we have not included, it's not even here. We've not included visa sponsorship, and it's not here. I have not updated it on this slide. So what else are you looking for in an edtech company that is not inside Amdoranalytics? Our program is not 2 weeks, it's not 5 weeks, it's not 8, because the general thing that you see out there, I'm giving you assignments now. Second assignment, go and make research about other things that you're seeing out there. You see that there are programs like EdTech company, you want to learn data analytics, it will not pass 8 weeks. That 8 weeks, that's 2 months. But here is 5 months. So what else are you looking for in any way that you want to transition into tech that is not inside Amdoranalytics? Share with me. We are teaching you how to get visa sponsorship. We are teaching you how to get a remote job. We have to optimize your CV, your LinkedIn, Upwork, teach you the technical skills, mentorship. You have lifetime access to the materials. What else are you looking for that is not here? Now the question is, how much is the program here? I have heard a lot. Okay, these are the people that is going to be working with you. My humble self, right? My humble self, this is me. All right. So these are the people that work with you as you start your program here with us at Amdoranalytics. These are the amazing facilitators, professionals that are going to be working with you. Okay. So now, amazing thing about our program is, okay, Shane, I've heard a lot about your program. I know you are expecting to see £1,000, but don't panic. Don't panic. For those of you, I'm giving you assignments. Check our YouTube channel. Someone interviewed me and was asking me, be honest, Chinyere, why are you selling your program this fee for everything that you have added into this program? Are you even making any profit at all? During the interview, someone asked me this question. Tell me about your program. Why are you selling this program this amount? As if you listen to go to our YouTube channel, Amdoranalytics YouTube channel, you see the interview. I was like, it's just inside me that I want to give back to the society. I want to give back to people. I understand that people are scamming people and telling them that you are going to get this thing for £1,000 for 6 weeks, for 5 weeks, and people will go because they sold those programs, and at the end they will get nothing. But here at Amdoranalytics, we are getting everything, and nobody's calling pounds, nobody's calling dollar. It's just naira. And everything that we're doing here is supposed to be over one. Okay, let's say at least supposed to be getting to 400, 600 to 800,000 naira. Okay, 600 to 8,000 naira. If we want to compare with what we are doing, if you register for I'm the one handling Upwork optimization for my brands here at Amdoranalytics. I'm the one in charge of Upwork optimization. If you register for my Upwork optimization, my one-on-one Upwork optimization is 100,000 naira. I don't remove shit. My one-on-one Upwork optimization, which should take me like maybe, if we are very good, it can take us like 3 hours. Means maximum 4 hours, or it's 3 hours is highest we can go. It's 100,000 naira that I charge. If we can do all these things and teach and still give out everything in us for free for students, now what is keeping you? That's not the question. What is keeping? And no, it's not about us now. Now look at, when we started, we are like, okay, let's see how much these guys are earning. If you do all these things for this token and you are earning this amount, because what I used to tell my students, see, don't go to where they will cheat you. Because when you get that job and they promise you millions of dollars, that if you register, when you get that job, you will not defend it. What's the excess? Why not learn from the people that hold your hands and teach you what you need to do? So this is our actual amount, very cheap. So actual amount is what? 400,000 naira if you are paying in naira. But now there is 30% discount. Now, instead of 400,000, you're paying just 300,000. Just 300,000 naira for 5 months program. Oh yeah, celebrate Amdoranalytics. Oh yeah, clap for Amdoranalytics now. I'm expecting you to clap now. Okay, not for my hand, but then we are doing well. I will beat my chest and I will tell you we are doing well. So the first payment is 300,000 naira. You can pay 2 times. So the first payment is 200,000 naira, and then you balance 100,000 naira 5 weeks into your program. So the first payment is what? 200,000 naira. If you can borrow this money, I didn't ask you to go and borrow, but if it is this money that you can borrow that will change your financial status, what happens? That's something you know that okay, if I'm start doing well, I can earn millions of it with this space of space of me, getting into these skills. Okay, this is our account number here. Now let me tell you something. This our money here, this thing here, the program we have limited time to start the program. And when we get to 20 people, that's what we do here at Amdoranalytics. When we get to 20 people that register for that program, we stop the discount. We have done it very, very well. So we stop the discount. We tell you to go back to the actual amount. So this discount is for first 20 people. You can see this discount is available for the first 20 people to register for our program. For the first 20 people to register for our program. So our classes are Saturdays and Sundays, 5 p.m. West African, that's Nigerian time, to 8 p.m. the same time Sunday. Okay, so this is account number. So you can start making payments. You can pay your first payment. Yeah, you can pay 200,000 naira, which is your first payment to start the program, and then balance 200,000 naira to your program. So let's take questions. Notes. Don't miss tomorrow's class because we have a lot we want to learn tomorrow. And I don't want to, I don't want to be sending messages. 5 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go. When it's time, join. Because tomorrow we are diving straight into the program. We're going to start analyzing and of course automating. Okay. So but let's take questions. I know that a lot of you have questions. You have a lot you want to ask here. Ask your questions now. So Shira is here to take your questions. So let me take your questions so we can call it a night because we have tried. So we meet tomorrow. So questions? Questions? So you can start making your payments now. No need of waiting.
Hi,
You can
good
start.
evening.
Yeah, good evening, online. Did I get that name?
Hi, it's
Online.
Abraham. You can call me Abraham.
Okay, let me call you Ola.
Abraham.
Okay, Abraham. Okay, that's fine.
All right. So, the amount paid was for those in Nigeria. What of those outside Nigeria? I'm based in Leicester,
Okay,
United Kingdom. So, how much do you think is it the
okay.
equivalent of that?
How much it is in USD, right?
No, pounds.
Okay, in pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay, let's check that together. Let's check it together. So it's not that I'll check it later. Let's check it together. And of course, you can buy this program on our website without. Okay, let me show you our website, but I will still show you how much it takes. But let me show you our website.
Okay.
www.amdoranalytics. So this is our website. You can pay on our website. If you can't pay like this, you can go to this is our website. Okay. Yes, this is our website. So let's say that is this so let's say that is this data analytics that you want to be. Come to courses, you can see data analytics here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see get started. So when you click on get started, you can make your payments here.
Yeah.
Look at it. So this is it. You can from your pounds everywhere you pay, you can just pay through this.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Okay, thank you very much, sir. So any other question? Let's take questions. All these things we have said is on side it's our website, so you can check out. You can check testimonials. So tomorrow we're going to look at testimonials of people that have done this program with us. They're going to listen to what they're saying about our programs. Okay, so you can come here. You can check the testimonials. We have the video testimonials, and we have text testimonials. And of course, from what we have seen about Amdoranalytics, guys, I don't think that there's any way you can get it less than that. Okay, nowhere. I can beat my chest and I will tell you nowhere. Nowhere. If you like, we'll make. Well, I don't want to expose any tech company, so it won't be that I'm selling my product and I'm using it to, do something against another person. No. So, but I will tell you for free. You can make research. Go and check. Nowhere can get that price. Okay. So let's take questions, guys. If there's no question, right, I want to appreciate you for staying till this moment. Okay, let me show you our YouTube. Let me show you our YouTube so you can as well. See, sorry. Let's see. Um, where is it now loading? Okay, so it's loading. Oh, I'm closing it. Mistaken. Mistake. Closed it. So you can check us out. You can check some testimonials out on our YouTube, right? And you will see the amazing things that people are saying about our programs. So guys, if you can check us, you can buy our program online if you want to buy online. Okay, so this is, so you can see us here and then see testimonials to see what people are saying about us, right? And we are everywhere. We're everywhere. So this is the job I said about someone that got, this is a video where I mentioned about the person that got job interview. Job, let me say he got job, actually got the job, but because of the reference letter was denied access to that job. So thank you very much, everybody. Guys, we are going to see tomorrow. We are going to see tomorrow. And again, don't mix out. I don't want to come here and start, saying, okay, Nana, you are raising up your hand. I don't know if you want to say something. Do you want to say something? Nana. Okay, maybe that's for mistaking the rest of your hand. Okay. So, guys, thank you very much, everybody, and do have a wonderful night rest. No, I want to ask everybody, did you enjoy today's class? Now, let's be honest. Did you enjoy today's class? You can speak now.
Absolutely.
Okay, you did, Abraham. Okay, thank you very much. Michael, I can see you. Michael, did you enjoy today's class? Okay, so you can unmute yourself. You can mute yourself and speak. You're speaking, but you're muted. All right, thank you very much, everybody, and do have a wonderful night rest. See you tomorrow. Don't miss out tomorrow's session. For anything, don't miss it out. Bye, everyone, and do have a wonderful night rest.